Once again, we're back again with the RC Engineering crew. What I wanted to show you guys is that these two cars that you see right here, as I zoom in or zoom out. Now, most of these vehicles look familiar. These vehicles look familiar to you guys. If you look on Amazon for drift cars or anything like that, you'll see these vehicles for $46. Some will want to overprice them at $80, and so on. All right. Well, what I came to show you guys is that I have bought both of these vehicles, right? And one of these vehicles is stock, and the other one is converted over to a professional style. You know what I'm saying? Professional style racing system. You know what I'm saying? As you know, I'm pretty much going to show you the interior, the guts of it, so you get an understanding of the stock or a toy compared to a professional RC car. Alright, as I move my tripod right over here and I get my camera adjusted. Alright, we're going to back off a bit and we're going to move in a little bit more. Alright, as you can see, this one that we have right here, the first one that we have right here, was one of my first RC cars, one of the first RC drift cars that I had purchased. Now, it came as a toy. As you see, it came as a toy, and inside of the guts is totally different than what a professional car has. For all you guys who want to know what RC cars are all about. As I take the body off, which is a Nissan Skyline body, racing style. Now what you see right here is a driver board. Professional RC cars have electronic speed controller, servo, also your motors, and also a radio transmitter receiver, or should I say a receiver. Now, as you see, it has a driver board that has a transmitter receiver. All right, not to mention also the propulsion system that's inside of this is run through this driver board. Underneath the driver board are relays that sends power directly to the motors. Okay, that's what makes it different. Okay, it doesn't have an electronic speed controller, but it has a regular conventional driver board. You know what I'm saying? Made for toys only. But like I said, I still give it its credit. You know what I'm saying, because it can perform like a regular professional vehicle, right? The other thing that's different on a professional vehicle is shocks. This one has no shocks. All it has is steering. Alright, the only shocks is in the rear. As I go and show you, that's the only thing that they have is in the rear is the shocks. Not to mention in the back in the gearbox, they also have a shifter for low gear or high gear. But that's the difference of it. Alright, the tires are custom. The tires I bought off of eBay. I'm saying these tires were good, so I can run it on the street without causing a whole bunch of damage or anything to it. But I mean, it runs pretty good. I did some custom things to it, as far as I put a new bumper on front of it because the old bumper sucks. All right, so I had to put a metal addition bumper on it, so in case I get in a crash or accident or anything, I won't do any type of damage at all. People do complain about the steering problems. It does have a steering problem with the vehicle, as far as the wheels getting stuck in a certain direction, such as like that. A lot of times all you gotta do is just pull the wheel completely over the opposite direction and it will straighten out the steering problem. Alright? Like I said, it doesn't have a servo motor. All it has is a regular 180 driver motor As you can see, the 180 driver motor inside here that controls the steering. Not to mention, there are two motors driving the front and driving the rear, right? Compared to a regular professional drift car, which has one set of motor and of course a gear train driving all four wheels. I was able to fit it with an XT60 connector, so I could go ahead and put a lipo on here so I could have more playing time and all. You know what I'm saying? Which is great. Now I'm gonna show you the next car, or the MC02. This one right here, I had completely converted this one into a professional grade driving system, right? Which include an electronic speed controller, a servo, also a transmitter made by FlySky. As I'm zooming in, I take the body off. Now you see two completely different setups, alright? As you can see right here, you have an electronic speed controller. I fitted my servo right up here with a link directly to the steering system. Not to mention, the difference is there's no shocks in the front, but there are shocks in the back. I also have a transmitter receiver for FlySky in the back, and that's what gives me a professional grade driving system on it. I'm able to fit a 11.1 lipo in there, which will give me the full power. Not to mention, they have two driver motors in it. A front end motor, which is in here, and the rear end motor in there. You know what I'm saying? Which give you a conventional toy 4-wheel drive. Now I took the old servo system out of this one, gutted everything out, had the parts on standby for salvage. But I mean, you see the total difference, how this is a professional grade and this is a toy grade. Now the only thing that makes this different from both of these different from professional grade is the parts. You cannot find the parts anywhere. They only come with one set of parts. Once it's broken, unless you're able to go ahead and engineer parts for it to go. But these are my two cheap drift cars, you know what I'm saying, that have put different sets of works in both of them. As you see, it comes stock with these. And as you see, I had gutted this and put a professional grade driving system in it. But they both run great. You know what I'm saying, with power and everything. But I mean, only thing I can say is stay tuned to the upcoming videos of me driving these guys, and I'll show you the difference between the both. Thank you.